Welcome back everybody. So today's video is launching and prep for a small business. One of my lovely subscribers has recommended me to do this video and come up with the idea. So yeah, hopefully this helps. And yeah, so what I would recommend doing, like starting off with, is creating your own business plan and coming up with what you want to create, like what products you want to create, like crochet plushies or your artwork or stationery. You need to figure that out, and then that's like the start to your business basically. The next point is cost of products and materials. You need to figure out how much your materials cost and how much it is going to cost you to create your products, and packaging them as well, like how much will that cost for the packaging materials. The next thing within that category is how much you want to pay yourself hourly, like what's your hourly rate you want to pay, and then figure out how much you want to charge per item. The next thing is figure out shipping costs, like how much is it going to cost for the shipping materials to package all your stuff up, box and stuff that you're going to send it in, all the envelope. And then you also want to figure out where you're going to be shipping to, like is it going to be international or is it going to be local or is it going to be both. This will be helpful later on to figure out when I talk about insurance, because like some companies don't cover the insurance for international and local, so you'll have to get a separate, or you'll have to pay more and get both of them included. I'll talk about that later, like more in detail. Then need to think about how much are you going to charge for shipping. Is it going to be included in your product price or is it going to be separate, like a separate fee? Next thing is then your website host. What company do you want to work with? Is it like Squarespace? Is it Shopify or Big Cartel? I went with Big Cartel because it has different things that are suitable for what I want to do in my business. Talking more in depth about the website host, how many products do you want to sell? That's a question you have to ask yourself. That'll determine the plan you'll go with. If you opt for the free plan, then that's great, but you only get to post 5 products. If that's what is best for your business, then that's great, but if you want to post more products, then you're probably best with going with that's more expensive. Leading on to that, you need to consider what tools and options you want with the website. Is it something more simple or is it something more advanced? Add like discounts and stuff like that, or more products. Or you also have to consider, do you want to put your money in the website and have that as like one thing that you're trying to advance and make it more professional, or would you rather spend a bit less and then put your money into your products? That's like your decision and up to you, so you need to really consider these things. Leading on to that, if you would like to put your money into it, then that'll basically make the decision for you, because you would want to go with the standard, more advanced website plan. Personally, I chose Big Cartel. They offer 50 products and you can post 5 pictures with each listing, which was more than enough for me, so that kind of like the decision that I wanted somewhere in between my advanced and then standard and then a simple one, so I went with that medium choice. And I paid for it yearly, outright payment, paid for the whole year instead of paying individually each month, because it worked out cheaper, so that was better for me. That stress is enough, you need to promote your business. I give this out quite early on, so this was good for me, because I started off with an idea that I wanted to launch my own business. So I got on TikTok, Facebook and Instagram, and then I started promoting like early on. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be launching my business soon, I don't know when yet, but when I have a date in mind I'll let you know. And that's what I did, because I didn't want to outright say, yeah, like I have a date in mind, give the people like the date and then be like, I'll have to change it again, which I actually ended up having to do, because I set the date for the 21st of, 21st of March, and then I couldn't get the website working, so I had to push it back another like couple of days, which I let everybody know, and there was no problem with that. But it's better if you can date in mind and not tell anybody until you definitely know you're going to be ready for that date for launching. I like use word of mouth to people, like your family, your friends, let them know that you're going to be launching your business and they can help share it as well, so they can share your posts and get the words out to their friends of friends. Then it gets like out to more people, and more people like waiting and excited and seeing what you're doing. Promoting your products gets them out there to more people, to like a larger audience. If you just like telling like word of mouth and stuff, and vice versa, if you were just promoting it on social media, then you could be losing out on customers that could be potential customers. So you need to do, the only way people are going to come across your products is if you can promote them and tell people about them. That's the only way, so it's best to do that. You will find your audience as well. It might just take some time. Not everybody's going to love your products, and that's completely normal. You just have to find the people that are interested in paying your prices, because there will be the people out there. So yeah. Also, make sure to be sharing the process if you're making the stuff. People love to see that. When I was doing my painting videos on TikTok, people love that. I've not been doing them as much, and I feel like my audience have noticed that and haven't really been engaging with my content as much, so I think that's what I need to get back into again. Painting, because people love to see that, like watercolours and stuff. And the same with like crocheting, I'm sure people love to see that, how you make it and how long it takes and stuff like that. People appreciate your craft more if you show how long it takes. So yeah. Okay, so you need to also promote your business before you've even launched it, so you get the word out there, so people know what's to expect and what's coming. Because if no one knows about your launch, no one's going to be excited and ready to go and see your website. So make sure that you do that. I would also suggest running a discount. People love a good discount, like when your shop launches. You can do this for like the first week launching, and you could also maybe offer free shipping. People love that as well. I think that might have been a bit of my problem for the first week. Like, I didn't run any discounts, but I feel like I'm going to do that soon. Like a little summer discount or something, to get some more people like coming to your like website and more willing to purchase it. Okay, so that was more about the launching. Now I'm going to talk about the prep of starting your business, what you need to do, what you need to include, and what you need to remember to have checked off on your list. So, as I mentioned before, you need to set a date, but don't like tell everybody and make it public straight away. It's best to keep it in mind, have like a date that you want to work towards, and then you have like a goal. And then if you have to change the date, you don't have to worry about messing people around and like stuff like that. But if you have to change it, there's no worry about that, because then you'll feel more prepared and you'll have more products ready. So it's a win-win really. Okay, so the next step is to start making your products. You don't want to go overboard making far too much, because then you'll just have stock sitting on your shelves and nothing to do with them. You just have them sitting there, which is just called dead stock, so you don't want that. And that's what I got at the moment. So you can like create a reasonable amount of stock, because you obviously want stock to be able to sell it, but you can also make more like on demand. So you can start making it if you get an order and then ship it out. Okay, so if you're outsourcing your products, like if you're getting them ordered from a shop or something, I would suggest doing the same unless they have like a discount. Like if you buy so many, you get a certain amount off each. Say if it was like £2.25 per product you had ordered, and after a certain amount, like you add a couple more and it gets you like each product to be less, then that's better, because you get more for your money. The place I would suggest you order your like supplies from, like packaging, stuff for shipping, I would suggest Amazon. They have great deals and stuff. You want to look out how much it says per item or per cost. So like if it says in brackets 17p per item, then you know how much each item's gonna cost you, and you can work out then the price and stuff from that. What I would say about packaging is I would make it quite personal, because like a handwritten note, maybe some freebies, because who doesn't love freebies? I know I do. That's what I've done on my business cards, like I've added a little like discount, so hopefully I'll have some people to return. It's like a 10% off, so yeah. And then it has like the code below it as well, and the person's name on it, so that's quite personal as well, I feel like. What I want to talk about is product I can't even say it. Product photography. There you go, I said it. Product photography. So how do you want to like present your photos? Have a little think about it, maybe write it down how you want to set them up, and then what you're going to do on each picture. I want to like show the purpose of the product. Like I have keychains, so I did them on the bag, and then I did them on keys as well, and then with my phone charms I did them on my phone obviously. Showing them in use is quite helpful for your customers to gauge what they're like basically in use. You also want to make sure that your images are clear and that they're quite appealing to your audience. With your product description, you want to make sure that it is very clear what your product is for, like the use. You want to make sure that you don't put any disclaimers in, like not a toy and not suitable for under 3, because you don't want to be getting the legal side of that, which I will go on to again because I'll talk about insurance. And then also, if you have more than one of your products in a picture, make sure that it's very clear that it's only for one of them products. Otherwise you'll be getting people coming back and saying the picture showed more, why am I not getting more for my money? So yeah, make sure that's very clear. Okay, the next thing is insurance. Make sure you look into insurance, as the last thing you want is someone filing a complaint or you being liable for damages to someone's home, damages to them, or whatever. It's important to keep yourself safe at the end of the day and your customers safe, so make sure that everything's clearly marked, because that's what I do on the back of my keychains. In another video I printed out a label that said not suitable for under 3 and could be a choking hazard, to make it very clear. It can be very unlikely, but at the same time you don't want to take that risk, so make sure that you get that sorted. Okay, and then for tax, I haven't set it up for my business because I'm not really sure how everything works. I need to look into that a bit more. I think it's more for like international. So my hair down because it was annoying me in that bun, so took it down. The thing I want to talk about is registering your business. I haven't done this yet. I don't think there's any need for me to do it yet because I'm not making above a certain amount of money, so you don't have to do this, in my opinion. This is what I've researched, and you don't have to pay tax. That again is my opinion. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research, okay? This is just me giving you my advice. This is me in no way telling you what to do. Like I said, you need to do your own research. This is just me giving you my advice on my own personal experience setting up a business. If you want like concrete information and to know for like sure what to do what, if you need to register your business, then I would go to gov.co.uk and get your research from there. I would do that anyway, to be honest. I would go and get your own advice and like legal information over there, because it has everything you really need to know about business. And yeah, now I'd say it's time to launch your business. With all these steps to complete, then you're ready. So I'll go through the list and tell you them. I am reading behind my iPad, by the way, like behind the phone, because I need a little script. I don't remember everything. So first thing is your website ready? You got like products and your descriptions, are they completely done? Are they ready on the website? You fully designed your website? Is it easy to navigate? You need to ask these questions to yourself and then you'll know exactly if you're ready or not. You've done like a test run, have you put yourself in your audience and customers' shoes? Is it easy to navigate? Is it easy to find what you are looking for? Are the shipping costs reasonable? Would you pay the prices that you have put on your website? And do your products look appealing and would you want to buy them? That's a question also that you need to ask yourself. Also, have you got a reasonable amount of stock? If so, you could also make an inventory list and make sure you know exactly how much stock you've got and make your life a bit easier. The next thing is, have you also got all your packaging materials, stamps if you need them and you send in with stamps, like all the items that you need to like post it, products themselves, are they ready to go? If you've got that, then that's good. Have you promoted your business on your social medias, told your friends and family about it? Do they know? Like, make sure you do this a couple of weeks before so people can get excited and have the time to think about if they want to buy stuff and things like that. Make sure you give everybody a date at that point. Once you've got all them other things that I previously talked about, make sure you then give everybody a date that once you know you're fully like ready to launch your business. People to be like waiting for you, like I said before, like waiting for the launch. You also want to like tease in the fact that you're launching soon and just be like, oh yeah, I'm launching soon, and do like a little thing of your products, like show your products, or I'm just getting my stuff ready, and then show it. Just show just like snippets of stuff like that and just like tease it and keep doing that and show the process. Like I said, it's really important to do that. You want to keep people like interested, so don't be doing like posting too often that people like lose interest. Don't start promoting too early because people might get bored and forget about your products and that you're launching soon. I think that's my problem because I kept saying it for so long and people got a bit bored after a while from me doing that so early in advance. That's what I would say. If you've ticked all them boxes, then I think you're definitely ready to launch your business. What I would also say is, now that you're ready to, that your website and everything's up and ready, I would publish your website, get it out there, and then I would go to social medias. I would put my website's live now, I've got a link, here's the link, and then also have a link in your bio and direct people over there, because sometimes people like it a bit easier. They like to go to the bio, click it, they're at the website instead of it just being in the description. I have to type it out or copy it, so make it a bit easier for your audience. I'll also say that most of your customers will come from social media. Like I mentioned previous, this was the case a lot of the time. A lot of my customers come from social media. As I look at my biometrics, and that's what it says. I'd also say this is an important point. Don't stop promoting your stuff once that your website goes live. That is like the worst mistake you could make, because if you stop promoting, how are people going to know about your business and about your products? So keep going with that. Keep people interested. Don't always post about your website, because that can get boring for your customers. So maybe just post, like I said, the process, new products come in. It doesn't always have to be about the website. It can be about what you're doing with your products, day in the life, like what are you up to as a business owner. People are interested about that. That's why people watch the videos, like week in the life. Remember to be consistent as well. You don't want to like leave it a week before you post. You want to be like posting every day or every other day, as you want to be popping up on people's For You pages and in their feed. Sorry about the noise. People are so on, what's to say? You want to be in their minds and thinking about you, but don't be doing it too often that people get bored of you and unfollow you. It's like a good balance. You need to get that balance of posting consistently, but not too much and not too little. So yeah. Also say, this is like touching back to what I said before about posting what your audience likes. Like I said, people like my painting videos, so I need to get on with doing that again, bringing a bit of that content back, because people don't really want it all to be business based, because that can be boring. I just also want to say you're not alone in this industry. There is like a big community of art people out there that will happily support you and bring you into their little community. Definitely a big community on YouTube and on TikTok for sure. So if you head over to my TikTok, you can join. I'm more than happy to have you there, and I'll answer any questions, and you can keep up with my content as well and see what I'm doing. So it is at Everfauna Designs, and I can't wait to have you over there. Come join. I think I've included everything in this video. If I've not, please let me know in the comments, because I've been brainstorming trying to think if I've covered everything. I'm not 100% sure that I have, but 99% sure that I have. Let me know if I've missed anything, and I will reply and get back to your questions if you have any further questions. I hope that today's video has answered people's questions. I hope the lovely subscriber that came up with the idea, a bit of advice, I hope this has answered your questions. I hope it helps. If it helps anybody that's like starting their own small business. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, like, comment any video suggestions, and also subscribe. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel because I would like to help everybody out there that is starting their own small business and feels a bit alone and a bit lost and a bit unsure of what to do, because I have to do a lot of research. So hopefully the things I've learned will help you. But like I said, the legal stuff, don't be quoting me on it, because I don't really know myself, but I've done my research and hopefully I'm good. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.